What's going on, everybody? Back again with another video. I apologize, I haven't done some content in about a month and a half. My normal job is in the entertainment industry, and we just started up a new TV show, and I've been going 6 days a week on that thing, and it's just been so busy. I just haven't had a chance to create any content. But anyways, I'm here right now in Goleta, California at Refugio State Beach, and it's November, guys. And this is, I know California has a lot of faults, but this is what makes California, California. I mean, it's so beautiful out here. That's the ocean right there. You can zoom in. We're right on the beach, in the Pacific Ocean. Clear blue skies. It's about, God, upper 70s right now. You can't ask for better weather in November. It's amazing. So I'm here for Veterans Day weekend. So anyways, I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of my camping setup. So this is my Jeep Rubicon. That's my iCamper tent on top. And I'll show you how I use my Anker setup inside my Jeep when I go camping. So right here we have the Anker Everfrost 41 liter cooler. I love this thing. It works perfect. It's on right now. It's on battery power, but it's also plugged into the Anker C1000 Generation 2 just to give it some backup if it needs it. I don't think it'll need it, but we'll see. I mean, this should last me for 2 days, and this will just top off the battery when needed. So this is plugged into this. Now this is plugged into the brand new Anker Solix C2000 Generation number 2. So it's piggybacked off of that. So when this needs power, it'll get power from here. I know it's not the most efficient thing in the world. I know, people are going to say I need a backup battery. I should have an expansion battery. But you know what? It works, and it works for me, and I haven't had any issues. Now, the C2000 Generation number 2 is powering my induction cooktop. This thing is great. I don't need to bring my propane grill anymore. I just, I'm making some breakfast this morning, some scrambled eggs. So this thing's going to work out perfectly with that. I have my Starlink connected to it, and then I have right here is the C1000 Generation 2. So that's plugged into this. So this will be feeding this. This will be feeding this. Now, back here I have my Bluetti alternator charger, which will be topping this off in the evening. So probably around 6 o'clock or so, I'll start my Jeep up, let it run for about an hour and a half or whatever, just to top off this battery. Right now we're at 87%. I'm fine. My induction cooktop will probably bring that down to, let's say, 75%. So what I'll do in the evening, I'll start my Jeep up, turn on the alternator charger, and power and bring this back up to 100%. So I should be good for all day tomorrow. I won't have to do that tomorrow. Stay tuned, because I keep my fingers crossed. I think I'm on the early adopter list to be able to review and test out the new Anker Solix alternator charger that's coming. Should be, hopefully it's going to be releasing next month. So I will be reviewing that. Like I said, once I get that thing installed, this Bluetti's probably going bye-bye. I'm probably going to put that inside of a Pelican case and have a more of a portable unit, so I could bring it into other vehicles. If one of my buddies in their motorhomes, they need it, they could use it. But I will be installing the brand new Anker Solix alternator charger in this Jeep and testing it out once that all comes out. What else? A lot of people ask about this. This is my power tank. So this is a CO2 tank. When I go off-roading, I air down, and this is what allows me to bring my tires back up. I mean, it literally brings a tire from 15 psi to back up to 35 psi in about 20 seconds. It's crazy how fast these things are. And what else? Oh, so I have my diesel heater here. I probably won't use this weekend. This usually heats my rooftop tent. But I mean, look at the weather, guys. Like last night it was 64 degrees outside. So definitely, but it's here as a backup just in case it gets foggy and my stuff gets wet. I could dry out my tent. I'm not sure if you guys know how diesel heaters work. So this is basically like a little diesel engine. There's a burn chamber inside, runs off diesel fuel. It lights up the glow plug and it starts burning the diesel. And this is the exhaust. Will come out here, and hot air comes out here. Actually, hot air comes out this end, and there's a hose that goes inside my rooftop tent, and it's about 200 degrees of heat that comes out of these things. Very safe, very clean, very efficient. This thing will run, has probably like a 1 gallon tank in it. I could go 5 days with this, as much as I need just to heat that, because I usually just turn it on when I'm going to sleep and in the morning. That's the only time I run the heater, because it's like an oven in there when this thing is running, but it's here. Now, the only thing I don't like right now is that none of the Anker power stations will run this off the 12-volt plug, the carport. Now, my old 10-year-old, I have this as a backup. This little thing here, a little Jackery, which is about 10 years old, 240 watt, will power this on the carport, will power my heater, start it up. It's the glow plug that consumes a lot of power in the beginning. But this little thing here powers that, no problem. This thing will run it probably for 2 days. But for some reason, the Anker Solix power stations will not. I do have a 110 to 12 volt adapter that goes to the diesel heater. I have that as a backup. That'll run fine, but for some reason the carports won't handle it. Even on the F3000, the Anderson plug for sure won't handle it. So I do have an email to Anker tech support to see if they could bump up the carport a little bit to handle these diesel heaters, because there are a lot of people that use these diesel heaters, especially in the winter time, and it's just a shame that these carports for some reason can't handle it. But anyways, that is my setup. Any questions, any critiques, anything you think I'm doing wrong or I could do a little bit better, let me know. But this works for me. I have no issues with it. And that's it. So I'll be back, guys. Hopefully, let me get back in the shade. Keep my fingers crossed. I'm going to get that brand new alternator charger from Anker, and we'll be making some content on it, because that is a game changer. As you can see, I don't have solar panels anywhere. I mean, I could use solar panels right now, but to me, solar panels sometimes are just such a pain in the butt. You know, making sure the sun's hitting it, and you got the cable and all that. The alternator chargers are amazing, and I know people say, oh, they're going to blow up your alternator charger. Yes, if you use it every day, non-stop, to power these things, yeah, maybe. But if you use it like I do every once in a while when you're driving to charge everything back up, like when I got here last night, this was at 50% when I left the house. When I got here, it was at 100%, so everything was topped off. And this evening I will turn on my Jeep, and I'll show you, I'll make a quick little short video on how that thing is powering this, and it's how it's powering my outside lights in the evening. So anyways, thanks, guys. I mean, check out this weather, guys. Come on. I know California has its major faults, but this is what Southern California is all about. So I will be back. I have a tons of contents. Please like and subscribe. Again, leave any comments on my setup here and what I could do differently. Like I said, it works perfect for me. I don't need to change anything. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys. What's going on, everybody? Back again with part 2 of this video. So breakfast is done. The induction cooktop is put away. The coffee maker's put away. iPad's fully charged. I will be charging my phone on the Anker charger once I'm done with this video. But anyways, so we've been on the alternator charger now for about an hour and 40 minutes. And we went from 42%, as you can see here, all the way up to 87%. And I can technically leave it running for another 36 minutes and I'll be at 100%, and it's still showing 552 watts being input into the C2000 generation number 2. So alternator chargers in my book are a game changer. They're the best. I love it. I've had no issues with mine. As you can see here, it's overcast, so the solar panel would get very little wattage coming into the solar panel going into your power station. So in an hour and 40 minutes to bring this thing back up to almost full is a no-brainer. Again, there's my the Bluetti alternator charger. The Anker alternator charger is coming soon, and like I always said, that thing is going away once that alternator charger comes out from Anker, and I'll be doing some review videos on that and some comparison of the both on the installation, and yeah, we'll go from there. So again, thumbs up on the brand new Anker Solix C2000 Generation 2. This is the C1000 Generation 1, and this has been at 100% because it's back up for my fridge, and this thing will probably never change. This thing hasn't even gone through the battery yet, so this will stay at 100% for the weekend trip. And this thing, like I said earlier, it's been powering iPads, coffee makers, induction cooktop, and I haven't brought it below 40% with all that stuff going on. So now I'm just bringing it back up for tonight for cooking and all the outdoor lights, and that's it. So thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next one.